Hi, this is Clark from V12ICPack.com, and this is spring, and I'm doing some spring cleaning. This is spring of 2017, and I started this business late winter of 2016, so we've been going now for just over a year, and I've never thrown away any of the coils that I've taken off the packs that I've rebuilt. So I thought what I'd do is give a little visual representation of what's been going on, and just a big shout out, a big thank you to the whole world, actually. So let me go through here. I have to cut these out of the coil packs. They actually have a wire that's wrapped around them, crimped, and then spot welded. So I have to cut them off before I can even begin to get them out of the printed circuit boards. But let's just figure this box here represents the people here in Northern California, people that are close to the Bay Area. And this would be basically the coils that came off of their pack. So thank you, Bay Area, California. And I guess we could say that this box could represent maybe the rest of the state of California. And how many have you done? We should have started counting before I started them. But I don't know how many I've done, so maybe we can kind of count them as they fly by. So another area that's been really good is the northwest of the United States, Oregon, Washington, and this box can represent that area. So thank you to those folks. If we keep going north, up into Canada, British Columbia, Alberta, there's been a lot of folks up there with 600s, so thank you to all of you. My garbage can's almost full. Coming back down, there's actually been folks in Montana, Idaho, and even down to Arizona, Colorado. Okay, down to Texas. A lot of 600s down in Texas. Thank you guys very much. It's kind of funny. You think about the old days when they were doing the bootlegging of the alcohol in the South, and then you got the stock cars in the South. I've got a lot of customers in the South that have all done the ECU tunes. So for the guys in the South with your tune, ECUs getting an extra 100 horsepower, gotta have it. Thank you very much. And a lot of those guys will send me their packs before they do the tune, because they know the tune's probably gonna blow them. So very often we'll rebuild it before they do the tune, so they don't have an issue after that. East Coast, the United States, New York, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Florida. There's been a lot out of that area. So thank you to them very much. There's only one supplier that makes these that I'm aware of, and they have told me that I am their largest customer, so I guess that's a good thing. Florida, stuff just keeps coming out of Florida like crazy, so more from Florida. And I really can't forget my good friends in the Bahamas. Yes, believe it or not, done a couple coil packs in the Bahamas. So that would be those guys. The UK, Ireland, England, and a ton out of London. Lots of coils from London. Even more from London. Thank you, London. We go across the North Sea, Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden, Finland. Thank you for your business. European Union, Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, Austria, Bulgaria, Romania. Let's see, as I'm working my way east, where am I going to go next? Lots of phone calls from the Middle East, Jordan, Saudi Arabia. Still waiting for them to send me their stuff though. UAE, South Africa, the big market segments. I'll finish getting around the world. We're almost there. I need to get to Taiwan. Mexico. Nicaragua. Yep, guys, you're there too. And then the auto broker market. Lots of auto brokers. The guys that are buying their cars at auctions and stuff. So, needless to say, when they get those, they've got blown coils. And you know what? I'm going to end up with more on the floor, so there's still a box there. There's still another box here. And the last box. So no wonder I've been tripping all over the place in my workshop, having not thrown any of these away. Now, I want to show you one thing briefly. I've touched on this with some other videos. And it has to do with the part number on here. And this would be the left and right side, the 04s and the 05s, if you look at the last like 4 digits on the covers. And I don't know if you can see these diodes here. There's a bunch of these guys here, Zener diodes here. And those are a glass, what's called a glass package. And then when they went to the newer part number, they changed vendors. I've talked to Mercedes directly. I know they changed vendors. And basically those same components, they went to a ceramic package. Okay, and that's really the only difference. So you're not getting a different product if you get something with a different part number. So let me show you a little more up close what I'm talking about. The first several packs I rebuilt, it was just a question of changing the coils. And then we started getting into other issues. And here, for example, I'm going to dump these others out of my hand. So there is a Zener diode in a glass package, and very often these things will blow. And if they blow, you're going to lose a couple cylinders. And literally, they're just glass. I can break that into shards. They're pretty tiny. And then the ceramic packages, I know these are going to be really hard to see on the camera. So I have it in the tweezers here, put it in my hand, and these have tiny little legs on either side. These are surface mount components, and those have to be soldered to the board. So sometimes you can just replace the ignition coils, but sometimes I got to go hunt these things down and find out which component is bad. And the same thing with when it has to do with the FETs. So anyway, it's funny. I get sometimes a customer won't even call me. My PayPal account will ding at me on my cell phone. It says I just received $2,800. No phone calls, no are you in business, no nothing. Trusting people and what they've done. Maybe you rented the left side, rented the right side, maybe even rented the voltage transformer, all 3 pieces. And then other people want to call, and they'll call one day, they'll call the next day. It's like they're interviewing me to see if I can handle the job. So hopefully when you see how much I've done, this will serve as my resume. If you call, you're going to get me. If your coil pack needs to be rebuilt, I'm going to do it. If there's a problem with your voltage transformer, I'm going to be the one to figure that one out as well. So I'm the epitome of a small business, and I am doing business worldwide, and I want to thank the whole world very much. Past customers, and for all those of you that will be coming my way, because if you're driving a 600 Mercedes, we'll be talking someday. Thank you all very much.